So A flat in 440. Like that. Alright, now understanding the TSL matrix, time, sound, and light matrices, we have 1 hertz, okay? That equals 60 beats per minute. If we go up an octave, we have 2 hertz, which is 120 beats per minute. 4, or for 8, 16, we're just going to keep the pattern, okay? We're going to go up an octave each time. 32, 64, 128, 256 hertz. That's going to be scientific pitch. It's in the range of middle C. And if we were to go up from 256 hertz, scientific pitch, up 41 octaves above that middle C, then we're going to reach the color green, okay? 256 times 2, 41 times. And that's going to give us 562,949,953,421,312 hertz, or around 562 terahertz. Now that's going to be right in the middle of the range of green colored light. So despite the range of frequency, you can hear that that's the same note, just in a different octave. So we have Roy G. Biv. So green is going to be in the middle of the rainbow, just like middle C is in the middle of the piano. Now, you don't have to already have perfect pitch to be able to hear this, so this proves that you can actually develop it. So we have this E. Now imagine the color violet, because E is around 40 octaves lower than the color violet. Now watch what happens within your perspective once I play a B flat. Did you hear how that yellow pops out very bright in comparison to the E? So yellow, it's much brighter, much thinner, much warmer, like yellow in how it sounds, compared to the violet, which is much fuller and darker. So the notes, they sound comparable to the ear, just like their objective visual color associations feel compared to the eye. So with our 12-tone system, if we saw violet and yellow next to each other, they would clash and stand out from one another to the eye, just like they do with the sound. Now, the reason why you haven't already memorized the notes in 440 commercial pitch standard tuning is because in this tuning, there are no primary or secondary colors. Everything's tertiary to a specific degree, so when trying to memorize them, you're either flat or a half step sharp. Now, the secret to being able to develop this expanded awareness of being able to memorize the notes is when you're listening to and studying the tuning that is an octave of pure primary and secondary colors. So it just so happens that it's an A in 432 hertz, because even though the tuner says that this is in that range of A, it will sound like a flat yellow. Now, I know you've all probably have heard this saying before. It's better to sound sharp than out of tune. But what you probably didn't know is that sounding sharp is just standard A 440 hertz commercial pitch tuning. So 1/3 sharp plus 1/3 sharp equals 2/3 sharp, which is 1/3 flat. So even though we call sharp in tune, it's still going to sound flat if we play sharp from sharp. Listen to this next clip to see what I mean. Now the main color represents the root, the tonic, the tonality. But listen to this example where you can see the chord progression. Now remember, green is in the middle of the colors. It's in the middle of the rainbow. It's not too bright and it's not too dark. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's not too thin and it's not too full, but it's neutral in how it looks and sounds. So let's listen for that neutral, balanced quality while listening to that last example. Can you hear it? Let me know if you can hear this by liking this video and commenting that you can hear it down below. Now, if you would like to develop absolute pitch for yourself, then memorize the visual color associations to the notes. And if you have any questions about why they're labeled as they are, then send me a message with your questions and I'll make a video regarding the answer.